this is my new wok. It's actually made by Simply Ming, like the rest of my set is. It does feature a ceramic coating. It's the Technolon Plus. And what I'm doing right now is this is its first use. And in the direction guide, it says before first use that you want to season your pan. And you're going to do that by washing it, heating it for 30 seconds on low heat, and then rubbing it down with 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try and see how that works here. Now normally on a wok I wouldn't use nonstick. Because this is the ceramic nonstick, I'm actually okay with that, and I'm pretty pleased to give this a try. So I'm going to go ahead and let it heat up its few seconds, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, it's heated for its 30 seconds. I have 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And you want to make sure that you're not using olive oil for a couple of reasons. Not because the pan can't handle olive oil, but because when you're using high heat like you do when you're using a wok, olive oil actually breaks down and it smokes really badly at higher temperatures. So you want some oil that can handle high temperatures. Peanut oil, grapeseed oil, vegetable oil, anything but pretty much olive oil. So we're going to go ahead and just rub this in. Now if I was using a carbon steel, which would normally have been my first choice in a wok, I would have done this a little differently. I would have heated this on a high heat and then rubbed the oil in. And that's because the molecules in the metal open up and create pores when it's under heat. And that allows the oil to sort of soak in. And then when you rub it down and let it cool down, you're sort of creating almost your own sort of non-stick sort of capability on those pans. But as this is already a non-stick, I'm not sure why the directions have you do this, but we're just going to follow along, do as we're told. So, and one of the reasons I wouldn't normally use a non-stick, I didn't explain the whys, and that's because with the normal non-stick, it will actually break down under the temperatures it requires to actually use a wok properly. But the ceramic does not have that issue. It'll actually be heat safe up to 850 degrees. And I don't know of a stove that goes up to 850 degrees. So I think this is pretty well seasoned, and I'm going to get ready to go ahead and let it cool down and then start my first meal in it. Here you go, it's cooled down, and this is my seasoned Simply Ming 13-inch Technolon Plus coated ceramic wok. In, actually, I think this is like imperial blue. Beautiful color.